Hello and welcome to today's English lesson. So first of all, guys, can we all turn to wave and say a big hello to our friends on camera? Hello. Hello. And we'll begin by doing our meditation sequence. So I will sit down, take 2 fingers, find our heart center, left hand on our lap, and close our eyes. And when you're ready, guys, you can open your eyes, come back to the room. Excellent. And next, we'll do our stretch sequence. So let's stand up and push in our chairs. And we'll begin by stretching up high to the sky. High as we can. And then we'll go down low, touch our toes. Now we can go back up high. And this time, let's go tippy toe high. And while we're there, let's have a wave. And then back down to touch our toes one more time. Stand up straight. And let's shake it out, guys. Arms and legs. Shake it out. Shake it out. Now we'll do some rotations. We'll go left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right, left, right. Next, we'll do 5 stretches to our right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Excellent, guys. Well done. And now we'll do 5 stretches to our left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Brilliant. And to finish, we'll do 5 claps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Excellent, guys. Have a seat. So in previous lessons, we've been learning about a period of time that we use to describe things that have already happened. If something has happened already, it's in the past. Yes, and very well done, Dan. Dan remembers we learned about the past simple tense. And that's to describe actions and events that have already taken place. They belong in the past. So let's write that phrase first, past simple. A-S-T. And simple. P-L-E. Excellent, guys. Past simple. And in the previous lesson, we learned that when we talk about past events, we can give them a specific time frame. We can say when they happened. And this is something we call time Time markers, yes. Time markers are ways that we talk about past events and refer to them in a specific time period. So past simple, time, I-M-E-M-A-R-K-E-R-S. Past simple, time markers. So who can remember some of the time markers that we use to describe actions and events in the past? I'll give you a clue. I'll give you a starter. Today, what was the day before today? Yesterday. So yesterday is a very good time marker. For example, I could say, I drove my car yesterday. And this is a past event given the time marker of yesterday. So let's write yesterday, guys. Y-E-S-T-E-R-D-A-Y. Yesterday. But how about if we want to talk about things that were longer ago? A good word that we use, yes, that's right, last. Okay? For example, last, L-A-S-T. Now we could say last week. Yes? W-E-E-K. But if we want to go further back than a week, month, we could say last month. T-H. And if we want to go a long time back, year. Yes. Excellent. You see, we use the word last to describe something that was previous. Last week. Last month. Last year. Excellent. These are all time markers in the past simple. But if we want to go further back than last, last means previous. We could use others like 2, 3, 4, 5. Week. And remember, because we're talking about more than one, what do we need at the end? S. Months. And then years. A-R-S. Yes. And then, when we talk about more than one previous, ago. Excellent. Well remembered. We could say 2 weeks ago. 3 months ago. 4 years ago. Very important word, ago, means before. When we say 2 weeks ago, it means 2 weeks before. If we say 3 months ago, 3 months before. And 5 years ago, 5 years before. And these are all past simple time markers. Can we remember any others? I think that pretty much covers it. The only thing I would say is that we can be more specific. Like for yesterday, we could say last night too. Yes, if we did something yesterday in the evening, it could be last night. I-N-G-H-T. Yes, we could say, even though it was yesterday, be more specific, last night. Yeah, so one final time, guys. Yesterday. Last week. Last month. Last year. Excellent. Last we use with the one before this one. So last week would be the week before this week. Last month, the month before this one. And last year, the year before this one. But if we want to go even further back in time, 2 weeks ago. 3 months ago. 4 years ago. we can use a go to go right the way far back in time. However far back we want, we just describe the number of weeks, months, or years we want to go back with the number. Like for example, we could say 20 years ago. And that's a long time back in time. We just used the correct number to describe how many years. And guys, that was brilliant, very well remembered. But now we're going to move on in today's lesson and we're going to leave the past simple tense. Today we're going to practice and focus on 3 specific sounds in the English language. The first sound, guys, I. Okay, notice it's not short I, it's I. Okay, so we have I. Next one, O. O. Okay, I, O, and then the final one, ooh. 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 This is best defined by the U letter. So we could say I, O, U. I, O, U. And notice, because these are not short sounds, we are looking at long I, long O, long U sounds. S-O-U-N-D-S. So one more time, guys. I, O, U. Now be careful, because in today's lesson we use these letters to define the sounds. But remember, in this phonics lesson we're concentrating on the sounds. So with the words, the spellings will be different. Just remember that we're concentrating on the sounds that each word makes, and they're best defined by long I, long O, long U. Excellent, guys. So what we've got now is we've got a PowerPoint presentation for our students to observe and listen to understand how the same sounds can have different types of spellings, but they always share the same sound. So let's turn to look at the TV screen, guys. So let's take a look at our PowerPoint presentation, Phonics, English sounds for kids. Yes, today we're going to be practicing the 3 sounds, and those sounds are long I, long O, and long U sounds. So let's take a look, guys. So first of all, what letter can you see? Long I. So remember, I is the sound it makes. We're not looking for the spellings. Light. I turn off the light before I go to sleep. So you can see with this word here, light, one of the ways to make the long I sound is the letter I followed by what letters, guys? I, G, H. If we make that sound, I, light. Yes. And the next word we have, cry. Now notice, how many letter I's in cry? None. But it still makes the long I sound. Cry. The girl felt sad and began to cry. So that's what I mean by we're concentrating on the sounds and not the spellings. Because cry has no letter I, but it creates the long I sound. Cry. Another example, bike. Bike. Yes. Now the spelling of bike, B, I, K, E. So when we've got I followed by E in the word, it usually creates the long I sound too. The boy was happy with his new bike. Bike. Long I sound. So our three long I sounds, light, cry, bike. Excellent, guys. And now we'll look at long O. Okay. So the first way, and the most common way, I think, is if O and A are in the middle of a word, we would say boat. The boat was sailing on the lake. Yes, you can see here there is a man in his boat on the lake. And boat is the long O sound with O and A. There are other words such as soap. If O and A are together in the middle of a word, it creates the long O sound. But there's other ways too. Blow. Yes. Now the way this is spelled, B-L-O-W. Now it's the O-W letters that create O. Blow. The girl had to blow the candles out. Yes, I think it must be her birthday because she has the cake and she has to blow the candles out. So you see, O-W at the end of words creates the long O sound. And now, bone. Bone. The dog was chewing on its bone. Yes, you can see again we have O followed by E. It creates O. Bone. So one more time for long O, guys. Boat. Blow. Bone. All of these are examples of words containing long O sounds. And finally, long U. Yes, remember, U is not the letter we're looking for, it's the sound. Because how many U's does the word room have? None. But if we say room, two O's together sounds like ooh. Not O, we say ooh. Room. The room was very clean and tidy. So two O's together in a word will create the long U sound. And also blue. You see at the end of the word, U-E. Blue. The football team play in blue. The long oo sound, blue. And then musical instrument, flute. Yes. F-L-U-T-E, flute. The girl played the flute at the concert. So by having the letter U followed by E at the end of the word creates long oo. So long oo, room, blue, flute. Excellent, guys. Final time, let's practice all the words one after another. Light, cry, bike, long eye. Oat, blow, own, long O. Room, blue, flute, long U. Any questions, guys? That was excellent and very well spoken. Welcome back to class. We hope your students enjoyed the PowerPoint presentation so that they can better understand how we can make the different sounds based on the combination of letters. And like I said, we're focusing on the phonics sounds in today's lesson. So even though some of the words might not contain letters I, O, or U, they can still make that sound based on the combination of letters that they do use. And we're going to practice some more soon with a flashcards activity. But for now, guys, time for our stretch sequence. So let's stand up and push in our chairs. And for this sequence, we'll have a game of teacher says. So listen carefully. If teacher says, we can do. If teacher doesn't say, don't do. So, touch your knees. Hands in the air. Touch your shoulders. Teacher says, hands on head. Teacher says, touch your toes. Teacher says, stand up straight. Arms in the air. That here. Teacher says, arms in the air. Teacher says, arms down. Teacher says, arms in the air. Arms down. Teacher says, arms down. Teacher says, turn around. Teacher says, turn back the other way. Turn back around. Okay, and now teacher says, walking on the spot. Stop. Teacher says, jogging on the spot. Stop. Teacher says stop. And now teacher says into a ball. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Teacher says jump. Excellent, guys. And teacher says sit down. And teacher says it's now time for our flashcards activity part of the lesson. So first of all, what I need to do is I need to draw 3 columns on the board. And each column is going to be based on our letters and sounds that we're using. So guys, what's the first sounds that we're using today? Long, long I. Okay. L-O-N-G-I. Long I. And then we've also got long O. Perfect. L-O-N-G-O. And then our final sound, long U. L-O-N-G-U. So, okay, we've got 3 columns on the board now. We've got long I, long O, long U. So what we're going to do now is, teachers, what you'll need to do is print off the flashcards prior to the lesson and put each of the different flash pictures into a separate flashcard. Attach tape to the back. What we're going to do is have our students come forward. And first of all, they'll have to say the name of the vocabulary and then place it in the correct column on the board, depending on its phonic sound. And then, the final thing, we'll have them spell the name of the thing by writing it on the board too. So first, guys, I need you to close your eyes. And then we'll see who wakes up with the picture. Okay, and the first picture is with Lakgao. So Lakgao, can you bring your picture to the front of class? And this one isn't much of a picture, it's more of a colour. Blue. Okay, so what sounds are we making, guys? Blue. Long U. Excellent, Lakgao. So, final thing, Lakgao, can you now spell the word blue? Perfect. You see, blue. B-L-U-E, long sounds ooh. Lakgao, that was perfect. High five and a big round of applause for Lakgao, guys. Okay, so now for our next picture. Let's see who can get this one. Okay, and now Bangpon has the next flashcard picture. So let's bring it to the front of class. Bangpon, can you show your friends? What do we have, guys? What can we see? Bone. Bone. Okay, so what long sounds are we making? Bone. Long O. Excellent. Well done, Bangpon. Yes. And now we can help Bangpon to spell bone. B-O-N-E. Excellent, Bangpon. We've got bone. Long O. That was excellent, Bangpon. High five. Big round of applause for Bangpon, guys. So teachers, you can see the activity that we're doing in our classroom now. You can pause the video in your classroom and play on with your students for around the next 10 minutes or so. And remember, have a different student come forward and demonstrate their knowledge on the board. Then the class can speak together. And we're going to carry on playing here now. So time for our next picture. And now, it's Pak Boom's turn to come forward and show us our picture. What do we have, guys? Bike. What sounds are we making? What long sound? Bike. Long I. Okay, so Pak Boom, what column will you place your picture in? And what do we have to do next, guys? What does Pak Boom have to do next? She has to spell, yes, that's right. Okay, so Pak Boom, B-I-K-E. Excellent. All together, bike, long I. Pak Boom, that was perfect. High five. Big round of applause for Pak Boom. Okay, so each column now, we have one picture. Bike, bone, blue. So notice the different sounds we're making. And now, next picture. And now, it's Pat's turn to come forward and show us his picture. Let's see if we can guess what is on Pat's flashcard, guys. What's happening on Pat's flashcard? What can we see? We can see a cake with candles and blow. Well done. So what sounds are we making? Blow. Long O. Excellent. That's correct, Pat. Well done. So now Pat has to spell the word blow. How do we spell blow, guys? O-W. Pat, that's perfect. So one more time. Blow. Long O. Pat, excellent. High five and a big round of applause for Pat, guys. Now, next picture. And now it's Dawn's turn to bring her picture forward and show it to class. So let's see if we can guess what's happening in this picture. Cry. Now what do we think? What sound's being made when we say cry? Long I. So which column, Dan? Where will you place it? Perfect. And now we'll ask Dan to spell cry. C-R-Y. Perfect, Dan. So all together, cry, long I. Excellent. And you see what I mean? No I's in cry, but it still creates the long I sound, which is why today we're focusing on the phonic sounds and not the spelling so much. And Dan, that was brilliant. High five. Big round of applause for Dan, guys. Next picture. And now it's Nadia's turn. Nadia, come forward and show the class your picture. So what can we see in the picture, guys? Room. Well done. We can see a room. So now Nadia will demonstrate which column do we place room into, guys? Long U. Yes. So Nadia, you can place it there. And then we'll ask Nadia to spell room. So here's your pen. R-O-O-M. Room. Long U. So notice, even though it's got two O's, it's not long O, it's long U. Room. Nadia, that was brilliant. High five. Big round of applause for Nadia, guys. Okay, a few pictures left, so let's see who's next. And now it's Prau's turn. Prau can bring her flashcard to the front of class to show us. And let's see if we can see what we can find on Prau's flashcard. What can we see, guys? Light. Or light. Long O? Long I. Well done. So Prau, which place will you put it? Excellent. And now Prau has to spell. L-I-G-H-T. Perfect, Prau. So one more time. Light. Long I. Prau, that was excellent. High five and a big round of applause for Prau, guys. Now it's Chu's turn. So Chu, come and show class your picture. Okay, let's show your picture to class. What can we see on Chu's flashcard, guys? Boat. 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 All together, guys, boat. So what sounds are we making when we say boat? Long O. Excellent. So Chu, you can place it in that column. Perfect. And then we can spell the word together. So we've got B, O, A, T. Excellent, Chu. Perfect. So, all together, boat. Long O. Chu, that was perfect. High five and a big round of applause for Chu. And now, our final picture with our final student. Now it's the turn of Net. Net, bring your flashcard forward for me, please. Let's see what musical instruments can we see in the picture, guys. Flute. Okay, so there's that sound again. Flute. What sounds are we making? Long I? No. Long O? No. Long U. So Net, you can place your flashcard in this column. And now, let's help Net to spell flute. F-L-U-T-E. L-U-T-E. Excellent, Net. So we've got flute. Long U. Perfect. Net, high five and a big round of applause. So now we've got all the vocabulary on the board. Let's practice speaking one final time. Light. Cry. Bike. Long I sound. Blow. Boat. Bone. Long O sound. Flute. Blue. Room. Long U sound. Excellent, guys. Well done and very well spoken. And now it's time for our worksheet activity. So teachers give each student in your class a worksheet. And what they have to do is our students must look at each of the words in the word box and use the correct one to complete the correct spelling of the missing words. And each word will produce one of our three sounds, either long I, long O, or long U. So read the sentences first, guys, and then decide which word fits best. But what's the first thing to do? Write our names on top. And teachers, give our students around 10 minutes for this activity and just monitor the class and help them with anything they need. So Lakgao, this one's for you. Bangpon, for you. Down, this one's for you. Net, for you. Nadia, for you. You're welcome. Pat, here's yours. Prao, this one's for you. And Chu, here is your worksheet. You're welcome, guys. So read the sentences and then have a look at the words. What letters are missing? How can you complete the missing letters to create the word? Number one, the something was sailing peacefully on the lake. What do we think sails on the lake, guys? Boat. The boat was sailing peacefully on the lake. That's a good idea, Prao. Once you finish your word, cross it out. Perfect. I like to sit in my room and read my book. So you've got the spellings on your worksheet, guys, or even better, you've still got the spellings on your board. Okay, Nadia. Excellent, well done. Blue, below. Excellent. Okay. The storm made the winds blow, blow. Not blow, color. Blue. Like my football team, blue and white. Below. So blue. B-L-U-E. Excellent, Hugh. And then blow. Yes, blow is to
this one? Below, B-L-O-W. Number 7, below.
And then everything else correct. Excellent work, guys. Good to see you all working so well. Welcome back to class. We hope your students enjoyed the worksheet activity where they had to use the different words to complete the sentences and create those phonic sounds, I, O, or U. And my students here all did a great job, and we'll practice speaking one final time now. So, after me, guys, the boat was sailing peacefully on the water. I like to sit in my room and read a book. The girl's cat was sick and it made her cry. The football team play in blue and white. Please turn off the light before you go to sleep. The dog was happy, chewing on its bone. The storm made the winds blow very hard. The boy was very happy with his new bike. And the final one, I want to play the flute so I can perform at the concert. Guys, that was excellent, very well spoken. And that's the end of today's lesson. So we hope you've enjoyed it and found it interesting and now understand about the different phonic sounds, long I, long O, and long U. And we'll see you again soon in the next lesson. So can we turn to wave and say goodbye, guys? Goodbye. Bye-bye. See you again later.